My sister and my son got into a wreck last night. They went to the hospital. Now he has pinched nerves and she is pregnant, and we're worried about complications. What do we need to do?
Well, the first thing that you need to do is go get checked out. Go straight to your OBGYN. I know it happened, the question says that it happened last night. Hopefully they went right away. I'm sure someone at the ER, if they went, would have checked her out there. But you certainly want to go straight to your own OBGYN. To get checked out, and those bills that would then come from that would become part of your special damages if you were to then go see a lawyer and pursue a claim against the person that hit you.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Now, Mr. Reynolds, I mean, you're in personal injury law. Have you come across a case like this before or something similar?
You know, it's funny you asked that. We had a case years ago. A young couple was in a wreck and the wife was 8 months pregnant. They were taken to the hospital and they delivered her, a month early. So the baby was premature. Interestingly, she was not hurt at all. So she was discharged the next day. As I recall, he was a painter. They were very young and just starting. And she went home. She lived in a different county and was several miles from the hospital. He had to have the car for work every day. So she was stuck at home in a county adjacent to Bibb County and was unable to come in and bond with her baby for a period of, I want to say it was a month or maybe a little more that they kept the baby. And we couldn't decide what the value of the case was. She was not injured. The baby was not injured, but they took the baby a month early. And as we talked around the firm, we do roundtable all of the cases. It was clear that none of us, of course, we didn't have Kate with us then. We didn't have a lady lawyer. It was all men. And we just couldn't find a consensus about the value of the case. The lawyer who was defending it on the other side later became a federal court judge here, Ashley Royal, good lawyer, and was a good judge. The judge on the case was Tommy Day Wilcox. He's deceased now, but a great guy. And of course, he asked us, as they always do, can't you all settle this case? This was on the, after we had a jury in the box. Is there any way to settle the case? And both Ashley Royal and I confessed to the judge that we did not know what the value of the case was. She was not really injured. She had, just minor soreness, but she had lost that valuable time to bond with her baby. It was in a small town in a rural county, and we just didn't know what the value of it was. So we tried it all the way through to a jury verdict. And to our utter amazement, the jury came in, and we're talking 25, 30 years ago, the jury came back with a verdict of $90,000 for this little family on the damages of not being able to bond with a baby for that period of time. So apparently it was a very serious thing. We had several women on the jury. I'm sure the men on the jury were about as clueless as the lawyers in the case, but they came through and made a really substantial award back at that day and time in that particular venue.